Barged into a home daycare in Sarpy County, kidnapped his ex-girlfriend, and stabbed her a bunch of times. Good Samaritans came to her aid. Today, he learned the price he will pay for the crime. A judge made sure the attacker will have a very long time to think about what he did. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli. And I'm Emily Zagate for Jennifer Griswold. Dylan Doebelin received a sentence today in a Sarpy County courtroom. Senior reporter Jake Wazakowski is live with how long he'll spend behind bars. Jake?
Well, guys, the defense said that Doebelin didn't think he was going to do what he ended up doing that day, but the prosecution says that his history of violence showed he was heading down a dark path. Now, he won't get out of prison until he's at least 59 years old.
July 2015, an in-home daycare at 156 in Chandler horrified by Dylan Doebelin. The 24-year-old came looking for his ex-girlfriend, Nicole Swerko. He breaks in, grabs a knife, assaults Nicole and the owner of the daycare, and forces Nicole into his car, where he stabs her before she gets away. Doebelin catches up and stabs her again in the stomach before Good Samaritans help, and she finds a deputy. Today, Doebelin is sentenced to 72 to 150 years in prison for pleading guilty to 6 felonies, including attempted kidnapping and assault. With good time, he'll be eligible for parole in 36 years.
I don't think to society at large, given the history the prosecutor said, possibly for people involved in personal relationships, there's issues with, when those go south and how he reacts to them.
Prosecutors say Doebelin's violence towards girlfriends started in 2010 when he was convicted on various charges multiple times, but was released from parole months before the 2015 attack.
When you look at that pattern, that's incredibly concerning, because then you jump forward to, this event and the fact that he says, whether I'm 30 or 40 or it's 30 or 40 years from now, I'm going to get you and I'm going to get your family.
In court, Doebelin said, quote, "For what it's worth, I am sorry to the victim and her family, and even my family." The judge said his history showed he had chances to change but didn't, and would have done absolutely anything to carry out his crimes. The judge added it's also fortunate this isn't a murder case for Nicole and her family.
They want to make sure that Nicole is safe. They want to make sure that he is held accountable. So I think that she's healing, and I think that she will continue to heal.
Again, with good time, he will be eligible for parole in about 36 years and have to be released from prison in 75. The victim's family asked that he be sentenced to life in prison. While he was behind bars, he will likely get mental health treatment as well. Reporting live from Highway 370 and 84th Street in Papillion, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks, Jake. Police arrested